Hey Steelers Nation, get ready because the legacy of giant Aaron Donald has just found a new heir, and he wears black and yellow. TJ Watt is being hailed as the unstoppable force on defense in the NFL. And guess what? The news doesn't stop there. You're about to see a surprising update. Now, let's dive into the impressive stats and find out why Donald is passing the baton to our defensive titan. Click like, and let's go to the news. Aaron Donald, once considered the superhero of defense in the NFL, has passed the torch now that he's retiring. He thinks TJ Watt, the Pittsburgh Steelers' incredible linebacker, should be known as the NFL's top defender. On the Green Light with Chris Long podcast, Donald had a lot of good things to say about Watt, praising his consistency and mind-blowing stats year after year. Whether it's sacks or scoring touchdowns, Watt does it all, according to Donald. Donald highlighted how Watt's been an unstoppable force, grabbing heaps of sacks season after season, even leading the league 3 times. Last season, Watt was almost unbeatable with 19 sacks. He's not just about sacks, though. He's got interceptions and touchdowns to his name, too. In 2021, Watt was so good he matched Michael Strahan's record for most sacks in a season, and even took home the AP Defensive Player of the Year award. Even though Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons are amazing players, too, Donald's vote for the top defensive player goes to Watt because of his relentless performance on the field. Donald even shared with his wife, Erica, during an interview that he feels Watt has been overlooked for the Defensive Player of the Year award a few times, which just shows how much he respects Watt's game. Donald sees Watt not just as the next big name in defense, but as someone who's been delivering knockout performances year after year, proving he's a true defensive powerhouse. Now get ready for this second news. We have a choice to make that could change the game. Imagine being on the edge of the field, keeping an eye on 2 defensive stars who could wear our uniform. Expectations are in the air and our coaches are hands-on, ready to make the perfect play. Let's find out what's going on. The Pittsburgh Steelers are getting ready for a super important draft, and they've got a couple of big choices to make. One thing's for sure, if they find themselves a chance to pick either Terrion Arnold or Quinyon Mitchell, they're going to be super excited. Think of it like this. If you had the chance to pick the last piece of your favorite pizza and no one else had grabbed it yet, you'd rush over to get it, right? That's how the Steelers feel about these 2 cornerbacks. Bryant McFadden, who used to play for the Steelers, chatted on a podcast and said if Arnold or Mitchell are still up for grabs when it's the Steelers' turn, they should definitely pick one of them. It's like if you were playing a game and had a chance to pick the best player for your team, you wouldn't even think twice. McFadden is pretty sure these 2 guys are so good that they might not even be available by the time the Steelers get to pick. But hey, draft night can be full of surprises, like finding an extra present you didn't see on your birthday. If by some chance one of these awesome players is still there, the Steelers would be super quick to make them part of the team. Now, there's a bit of a debate about what the Steelers really need most. Rick Spielman, who knows a lot about football, thinks the Steelers should focus on making sure their quarterback is protected, like making sure your goalie in soccer has the best defense in front of them. He thinks the Steelers are already pretty strong on defense and should use their first pick to make their offensive line better, so their quarterback has more time to make awesome plays. No matter what happens, Steelers fans are super excited about the draft. It's like waiting for a new season of your favorite show to start. Everyone's guessing what will happen, and soon we'll see which new players will join the team to help them win more games. It's an exciting time, and who knows, the Steelers might just find the next big star for their team. So, Steelers family, are you feeling the adrenaline? From defensive superpowers to decisive draft picks, we're about to embark on a season that promises to be electric. Don't miss out on this excitement. Sign up, comment with your fans, and click on the videos to stay up to date with everything that's going on with our beloved team. Be ready, because new stars are coming to shine in Pittsburgh.